Hey buddies, Mr. Pugly here, coming at you with another Wonderlands video. The weapon we're talking about today is going to be the Swordsplosion. Now this item has a dedicated loot drop source from the boss LeChance, which is located all the way in Warg Shallows, and the fastest fast travel location to LeChance will be Wreck of the Tempest Swarm. I'm going to zoom out to the world map, and it is right here, in case you aren't aware, right in the middle of the map. Now this boss is a fairly easy to take down if your build's optimized. As you see here, he just takes a couple of seconds, even on chaos level 20. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch on the top right. I've been streaming 5+ hours every single day on there. So if you're looking for Wonderlands streaming content, you're in the perfect place. You have no idea how much helps me out, and let's get into it.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
If you guys played Borderlands 2, you might already know the special effect of this gun just because you used it during the Tiny Tina DLC of Borderlands 2. But for those of you that don't know, it's a gun that shoots explosive swords. So it has two modes, impact and sticky. When you shoot it, it's going to shoot a slow moving sword, as you see right here, and that deals moderate explosive damage, which is very, very nice. But the main thing you want to be doing is using the sticky variant. Now, what the sticky variant essentially does is allows you to stick a bunch of these floating swords, and then when you reload, it's going to all explode at once, just like any other sticky. You want to always make sure to use a sticky. Not only do the bullets fire faster or even travel faster during the sticky version, they deal a lot more damage overall than the impact version, because the special effect is that the stuck sword increases damage dealt by 30% each. Now this doesn't increase all damage, this only increases this gun's damage. I tried to see if it increases melee damage, ability damage, spell damage. I didn't see any increases at all personally, so that's a bit unfortunate. The name of the game is essentially stick as many swords as possible, reload, and hope it kills. Let me go find some enemies so you can actually see the damage of this gun. So as you see right here, I'm going to attach one little sticky. I'm going to let it explode, and it shoots up a big little sword. Now you notice that the damage probably wasn't too much. Now, as I said, you deal more damage as you stick more swords into the target. So I'm going to get a fresh target right here, apply a bunch of the swords, and then I'm going to reload. And right there, it did about half HP and a large dot that is slowly ticking away the enemy's HP. Now, personally, I found that despite it being a very cool sword, or a cool weapon, I should say, I don't think that the damage is spectacular even when you get a bunch of stickies on them. So I'm going to unload the entire magazine on this guy real quick, and I want to see how much total damage it's going to do. So right there, it did kill. I did see 10k, which is nice, but I had to stick a lot of swords on the actual enemy before I even saw damage numbers that got that high, which is a bit unfortunate because it means you're going to have to shoot for a long time before you actually kill any enemies. Keep in mind, this is a volatile, so it's the best possible Swordsplosion that you can get with sub-rarities, not saying parts, because that's a whole different story. But for how fun and cool this gun is, I just wish it dealt a little bit more damage. It does deal a decent bit of damage, just not as much as I was hoping for such a cool callback to Borderlands 2 Tiny Tina's DLC. But once again, I might be using the gun wrong. Maybe if you guys tell me how you can deal lots and lots of damage with the gun, I would love to hear it down below. But at the current moment, I think it is only a middle of the road gun. It doesn't deal tons and tons of damage, but it is able to deal a hefty sum if you were to shoot fast enough and get all the stickies on the actual enemy. And as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We have Jason Noodles, Clairvoyance, Rick Iglesias, Josh Diggs, Super Noob, 31bar70, and Dormantazzi. These are the people who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by clicking the link in the comment description or in the top right to become a member. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. More in a cave with a torch on a wall than a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.